Welcome back to another episode with Sam Larson Studio. Today we're going to be talking about how to draw Pikachu. Why are we drawing Pikachu? Because there's a thunderbolt on my shirt representing Pikachu. That's not it. No, it's because he follows along with the rest of these lessons pretty nicely. Alright, so I've got a reference image up for myself. I recommend that you get your own reference image and you figure out how you want to do this. So first what we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking them down into the basic shapes. Everything we've already talked about, right? So right now we're using basically a circle. And you can do it, there are a few different ways. Again, he's kind of like a triangular shape or hexagonal shape, and that'll give you a good idea of what the basic shapes are. Alright, now we break them down. Alright, breaking them down. We give him these circular kinds of feet. Think about how he's got these oval kind of ears with the points on the tips. Alright. And he's got huge eyes. Do we need to draw the eyes now? No, but this will work fine. Pikachu. Perfect. See, it's already done. Now, we're going to be taking a couple more oval kinds of shapes. And we gotta finish with some kind of square shapes for the paws. Alright, again, we're trying to break them down into what are the pieces that make up a Pikachu. Okay? We're using this circle as a base for it because this will give us a good idea of what the shape will be. It's easier to draw a circle than it is to consistently draw this kind of bell shape, right? Looking more like Eevee right now, goodness. Take it as slow as you need to. And we carve out the shapes from there. Alright, now smile. Oh, smile is too low. Circles, and then make sure you put some circles in where the eyes are going to be. I don't have my eraser. I found my eraser, guys. We're good. That didn't help. Alright, I've got a good idea of what the shapes are going to be. Take that, curve out. But you see how we're using like the basic shapes for getting where we want to go, and we're using them again as a nice little road map. To the fingers, just got a few little squiggly lines for the fingers. This one I'm doing kind of imprecisely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I basically have a nice little Pikachu drawing. Now it's just about taking the rest of the shapes, putting them together, giving him a little zigzag. Now this part, actually, yeah, I gotta get these last couple parts in there. I'm gonna do the rest of the coloring off screen because you already know what Pikachu looks like. So, give me 1 minute. We're back. Why are we looking at this? Why are we using Pikachu as a reference for this? This is generally what he looks like. Alright, I've got a couple details a little bit off. We're not gonna focus on that. This looks like Pikachu. We're happy with that. We're happy with it looking like Pikachu, okay? We broke him down into being a couple of circles, right? It's the main shapes for him. And then he's got these triangular ears, okay? So let's start applying the different rules that we've already got. Now we could probably get him into other poses with less reference. Alright, so let's see. We'll see if this ends up working out pretty well or not. Could go either way. But because we know the general shapes that are being used for him, we can start to make assumptions about the rest of him, okay? So we know we've got these kind of oblong shapes that have these little finger kind of attachments to them, okay? We've got like a circle as the main part of the head. We've got his eye that's going to be a circle. Just to clarify, I've got the Pikachu reference next to me, but I don't have Pikachu running reference next to me, so if this is imperfect, I'm so sorry. But this is the cool part, because now we've got a good idea of what he's gonna look like when running, because we already know. Oh wait, I completely got his feet wrong. We gotta do something more like this. And he's got like a flower bag kind of shape to his body. So if you think about how a flower bag would run, that'll give you a good idea to how he's gonna run. Okay, so now we've got bum, bum, bum. So we're just trying to put together the shapes and figure out how would we draw him from other angles. And you can start to get a good sense of how he's gonna look based on how we drew him the first time around. We use the first part as a model sheet for him, and then we can just make some assumptions about the rest of what he's going to look like, okay? We assume flower bag kind of a shape. And the pointy shapes for the ears. Use the head as a base for it. Circle as a base for the head. And you can start to figure out Pikachu at other angles. Right? So this is going to be kind of like a back view of him. Dum, dum, dum. This is just a quick example, so it's not going to be perfect. But like, it should give you a good idea of what's going on. Now, you can't see it right here, but obviously he's holding a ketchup bottle. But see how we use the basic shapes to find what he would look like through other angles? Because we know what shape his head is, and because we know what the character model looks like, now you can draw the character from other directions. Hopefully that makes sense, because this is a more complicated kind of idea. So I hope that you guys all get this, and I hope that you guys all enjoy it. It's all the pieces that we've been working at. I have no idea how his tail attaches in the back, so right now I just kind of have it there. Color in those little cheeks. But yeah, how fun is that? We got a Pokemon, a Pikachu, a Digithing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.